Well, the transition has begun. We're transitioning to a much more active period of weather that's going to last for about a week. Right now, though, it's quiet. It's more humid, though, if you've been outside, and it's also been rather cloudy from about Highway 65 east. Looking further northwest, this is where we find severe weather already starting to break out. We have some severe warning storms in Nebraska, some more in Colorado, and that is going to be the area overnight tonight that has that risk for severe weather. Nebraska, South Dakota, east into Minnesota and Iowa. Again, a quiet night locally. Looking at the setup, we've got a warm front that's helping to generate the low cloudiness. Also, we've got a cap in place, and that cap is trapping this low-level moisture, and that's why skies have remained rather cloudy east of Highway 65 throughout the day today. That warm front will continue to lift off to the northeast. So warm and humid conditions area-wide as we work into Thursday when a cold front works in from the northwest. And that really will be the beginning of this active period of weather. Now, I think during the afternoon, the risk for a severe storm is very limited. I think we're going to still have that cap in place throughout the day on Thursday. But late Thursday night into Friday morning, as the front stalls and then starts to lift back toward the north, I think that could set the stage for a few severe storms overnight, mainly across northern Arkansas. Here's our hour-by-hour forecast. Again, tonight, quiet. It'll be warm and breezy. Won't necessarily feel like May, maybe feel more like the middle of summertime. As we work through the day on Thursday, we'll find, I think, a risk of showers and possibly an isolated thunderstorm or two across our southeastern counties. And then as we work later into the night, Thursday night, that's again when I think there could be a few strong to severe storms. That's primarily going to be after midnight, especially over north central Arkansas, maybe into southeast Missouri. Temperatures tonight only dropping to about 70 for a low, and then looking ahead to tomorrow, it looks like afternoon highs ranging from the low to mid 80s west to maybe close to 90 in Fort Leonard Wood, about 87 for a high in West Plains. Now looking ahead to Friday, I think that will, out of the 2 days, Thursday, Friday certainly is the more concerning day of the two. That's when I think there could be a more widespread episode of strong to severe storms, and that risk for severe storms could start as early as the morning hours and continue through the afternoon into the early evening. All modes of severe weather look possible, and I think the coverage is going to be scattered in nature. Out of this, I do expect the possibility of a few tornadoes. Very large hail is possible, maybe up to baseball size, and we could have strong wind gusts, maybe up to 70 miles per hour. The flooding risk looks limited. So what does Friday look like? Well, again, I think we start off quiet early on, but look how quickly thunderstorms erupt. This is late morning on Friday. That wave of storms rockets off to the east. Additional strong to severe storms will be likely in the wake of that, and then that will gradually push out of the area as we work through mid-evening on Friday. And here's the problem over the weekend and early next week. That frontal boundary really, it may clear the area for Saturday, but it will try to wobble back to the north as we head towards Sunday, and it will be in the vicinity on Monday into Tuesday, and there's going to be lots of instability associated with that frontal boundary. That frontal boundary also will serve as a focus for waves of thunderstorms, and I think that there could be severe thunderstorms with each one of those waves, one Saturday night into Sunday, another one Sunday into maybe Monday morning, maybe additional storms Monday afternoon and Monday night, and then Tuesday I think we'll see a wave of severe storms with the actual front, followed by quiet weather returning on Wednesday of next week. Steve?
All right, that brings us, Jamie.